Yes.
Okay, that the mummies are putting on the hair tie does not mean that their head are private. They are still public.
Yes.
It's because of the setting.
Yes.
Okay, now, so the ones that are being covered by bodysuits, like pants, like swimming trunk, like all underwears, are clothes, they are called the private body parts. And mind you, that they are public, that they are called some public body part does not mean that it should be accessible by anybody. You understand? But they are still public. Yeah. And the private body parts are the one. There are some certain people, you have to let your kids know that there are some sets of people that can access your private body parts, and to some certain age. Okay, like a child of 3 years will not be able to use the loom freely. After using the restroom, they might not be able to clean up. If I thought they clean up, they will end up messing up their own this. So you still need to help them in cleaning up. But you can't do as such to a child of 8, 9 years. Even they will tell you, please don't touch my bum bum. Yes. So you let your child know that there are some certain people that can do it. And mind you, your child of 9, 10 years as well can still be accessed in their private part by some set of people, like they are probably doctor. Maybe a child having an infection and you are somehow confused. You take the child, they will definitely examine the child. So you put condition. These are the set of people that can do this, that can do that. You understand? Don't allow strangers to touch your bum bum. And it's not limited to strangers. Even people within the your judiciary, within your homes, you restrict them. Seriously, you know there are some blood-related people that can go extra mile molesting kids these days. So it's only you that know your child very well.
Let me come in there. Is there a limit to, or is there any rule that has to do with a father giving sex education to a daughter, or a mother giving sex education to a son? Is there any rule to having a cross education as such, or must it be mother to mother, mother to daughter, father to son?
Okay, sex education is not limited to mothers alone, but mostly majority are being done by mothers, because they believe that mothers they have the time, they are closer to their kids, but it shouldn't be. Fathers as well can do. Okay, now you are a father and you have a male child. Do you know you can do the sex education better than the mother? Why? Because, you know better when it comes to ejaculation. You know better when it comes to probably the semen, or you understand. And you can you'll be able to explain the body part very well. Me, I don't have scrotum. I don't have penis, but I can still explain it. Definitely. But you can do better being a father. So it takes two to tango. So it is better for both parents to be involved. It shouldn't be left to the mothers alone. Both can do it.
All right, okay.
And should they be taught together or separately?
In fact, it is even very good for both genders to be taken along together. Okay, imagine a child of let's say secondary school child of any age now, seeing a girl, probably a girl seeing a period for the very first time, being stained. Do you know what they normally do in secondary school? They might gather themselves and start making the girl will turn to a laughing stock. They'll be making just hey, you understand that kind of thing. But imagine a child that has been brought up in the way of sex education. The boy might be the one to even run out to the girl, or rally around to get a wrapper or cardigan who will take. You know, the girl will be wondering, hey, you understand? Because the orientation is there. So it is better they are being taught together. There's nothing special about that. It enlightens, it's broadening their knowledge when they are being carried along together.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Oh. Tune down the volume of your TV set. Tune it down before you make the call. Tune it down. Please call again and do what you're supposed to do by tuning it down. So, teaching them to get a talk. Do you have any questions? Okay.
No.
Okay.
All right. Let's look at, we're talking about sex education and the benefits.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at the benefits. And apart from that, how often should a parent talk to our son or daughter about sex education? How often?
Okay, as I said earlier, I said it should be a gradual thing. You shouldn't have a stipulated time. It might be doing what's it called, hangouts. Maybe you are at the beach with your kids. You know, you are having fun. Can just 5 minutes, you are done. It might be maybe when you go on shopping. Maybe when you are driving them out. Can you just say, oh, beautiful girl, hey girl, how was your day? Do you have enough fun? Okay, you can use a teachable moment. Yeah, I normally use that word, teachable moment. That is that occurrence. That thing that happens presently. Okay. Probably you see a pregnant woman passing by. Bobo, can you see that woman? What's she carrying? See, I told me, it's big. Oh, the woman, if the boy knows, oh, mommy, I guess she's pregnant. You guess, or she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Oh, the boy might go further by asking, mommy, how does the baby get in there? You understand? Question begets question. Yeah, that's just a question for you. So you don't have a stipulated time. It can come up anytime, but don't forget it must be a leisure time, not when the child is overwhelmed. Maybe when the child just came back from school, loaded with homework. Now I say, come here. No. You have to study your child so that you'll be able to know. And lest I forget, a man asks the question that what to teach a child of 2 years.
Yes.
As I said earlier, what you will dish out to a child of 2 years is far different from what you dish out to a teenager. Their level of assimilations are different. Okay, body parts, just introduce the public body part at first. And when before you even finish, maybe the child might be 3 years and above them. Their knowledge is increasing, and you can talk about, and don't forget, you call you touch the private part too, but you don't need to tell the child that, okay, your private part is used for this. They don't need the function, they don't need the biology behind it. You just mention them, let them know it, and let them know that these are the parts that can be touched and that cannot be touched. That's what they are limited to learn at that age.
All right, I want you to talk about the importance, because when I was growing up,
Okay.
my parents, they don't see it as something, but we are all girls. Once in a while, maybe once in a while, you just say some things and it's not so direct. So I want you to tell the parents out there the importance of educating your words.
Because they have much time left. How do you teach and talk about sex education to a child living with disability?
Okay, let me pick hers first. Okay, the benefits are numerous. So we are going, because of our time, just take little. First, when we look at our society today, the rate of molestation is very, very high. Very, very high. And as I said earlier, pedophiles, they don't have mercy. Once they pray, they pray on that child, they find their scale.
Please hang in there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, sir.
Thank you for this program you guys put on.
Thank you very much, sir. What's your name, sir?
I really appreciate it. But I think, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I think this program is really basically for family.
Yes.
At this time.
Yes, sir.
The entire family need to listen.
Okay, please, I would like to know your name and where you're calling from. What's your name, sir?
No, sorry. I didn't introduce myself.
Okay.
I am so in Harry.
Yes.
This is calling from Buhari, Area Council of Abuja.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So I think this program is especially made for family.
Yes.
Our young generation, as our children, they need to listen to it.
Okay.
And learn from it, especially mothers and fathers like me. I really felt, since you people have been talking, I've been learning so much about it.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I think we should be listening to the family, but by this particular time, we are putting in the program live.
Okay.
I think because my children,
Okay. By 9 p.m., sir, you can call your family together. The program will be repeated. There will be a repeat broadcast of this particular episode. So 9 p.m., call them together and they will also learn.
By 9 p.m.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So the rate of molestation is high. And I'm sorry, I'm not disputing the fact that it can't be eradicated, but it can only be lessened. It can't be lessened, it can't be eradicated. Yeah. You know, this pedophilic is just an act. Just like you going to your various places of work every day. So that's their homework. Yes, exactly. Looking for whom to prey upon. Exactly. So one of the benefits of sex education is that it safeguards the kids from pedophiles, but not all. Some, at least when your kids are being informed, when you get informed, the knowledge will be there. It can never be taken away from you. Okay, so now when your kids know that, sex education is important and pedophiles are outside there, and you give them some of the attributes of pedophiles. And sir and ma, pedophilic nature is not written on the forehead. As I'm seated very close to you, I might be a pedophile. I'm not. Yeah, okay. So it's not written on the forehead, but once you ginger your child and put your child through, these are the attributes of pedophile. Let me just tell you one. They get to the level of that child, to the extent that they will win the heart of the child. You understand? There is an adage that says, sorry, permit to say it, so bá fẹ́ ṣe bí ọ̀bọ, they will come to the level of that child, to the barest minimum, and once they have their way, boom, they've gone. So sex education helps in what? In protecting the kids from pedophile. Another thing is that it creates awareness about their body parts. Okay, now my child will definitely know that if she comes back from school and somebody touched her bum, but it probably mistakenly or even genuinely, she will definitely say, mommy, somebody just touched me. I don't say your VJ, your pulse, my vulva, my anus. I call them by their real names. Okay. So she'll be able to. Go on. Okay, she'll be able to tell me what happened. She'll be able to feed me back. That's why that I was not there with her. So it creates awareness about the body parts to the kids. Another thing is that, okay, for our teenagers, okay, now, at that age, they will be having crush. It's normal. We've gone through it. So that there will be certain emotional changes in the body. There's an hormone that triggers that. You also have yours. We have progesterone. We have testosterone for guys. So it will triggers the hormone. And they will feel like, some will feel like masturbating. We've all gone through the level. We feel like, God, I feel like you have the urge. Okay, so but it's normal. It is perfectly normal for teenager to undergo that period. But how for them to escape it? You hear parents complaining, my boy is behaving this way. He's very secretive. How well do you know your kids? Because they didn't start early. And it boils down back to sex education. So sex education helps them in what? In making right decision. Yes, that's what I want to bring up. It helps in making the right decision. So when guys comes, okay, let me just say opposite sex comes around, like, I love you. I used to tell them that I used to go by for them. Jesus is the best love, blah, blah, blah. So it's lost. Let your child know that it's lost. With her, it will fade away. It is what part of was sex education, the roles it plays there. And
okay, I think you've given us quite a number of benefits, and we are running out of time. Okay. Let's ask a question again, so that you just wrap it up with that.
Teach and talk about sex education to a child living with disability.
Okay, so as you said, there's a word attached to it. In fact, you just have to come to their level. The way you will take probably normal child will quite be different from this. Why? Because they need special tender care. Yes, you have to, as you take it. In fact, just need a lot of repetition for their brain to absorb. So with time, when you get to know that they are getting it right, and you can for them. No, it's good to be pragmatic. What do I mean by that? There are lots of books, you understand? Like all these comic book that has pictures, pictorial. Children love that. And because of their health issue, it will really help. Can just sit down together. Sometimes you might not even gain anything, but still keep reading. And you can drop them at the corners of the room, maybe toilet, that when they see, or you can make, if you are the creative type, you can just write, if there's some can read, some can read, you can just paste something colorful like that, just little statements. It goes a long way. So those comic books will go a long way, and you doing repetition, you keep on doing it, don't give up, and before you know, it will yield results.
All right, thank you very much for that wonderful expositions you have given to us about sex education, its benefits, and how to go about training the children. I believe everyone out there learned one or two things. Like I said the other time, there is a repeat broadcast by 9 p.m. So if you know your family members are not around and you like them to also benefit from this, call them together in the evening, and that will be the repeat broadcast. So, but if you have any question you want to ask, maybe for us to bring her back, that is Mrs. Shobanwa Fumilayo, you can reach out to us. We'll find a time to bring her back on this program and ask all your questions. But for that, we want to appreciate you for coming on this program this morning. We're so excited because we've learned a lot from you. And also our viewers, we appreciate you for being with us. This is the Much We Can Take. We've started for the week, and we're going to come back same time tomorrow. It's going to be another interesting moment on Morning Delight. But before then, do have a delightful day. God bless you, and bye for now.